Hey guys, Matthew Morrow, MorrowInvest.com. Today I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about my price increase for my mentorship. So my price increase has gone up to $2,000, and let me tell you what that involves. So for $2,000, not only are you going to get financing on your deals, because I have a list of accredited investors and people that are ready to finance deals. And you might say, well, why wouldn't they just go do deals themselves? Well, people that are wealthy and rich, they need time. They've already made their money by working so hard and being there every day, and they are willing to give up some of that profit so that somebody else not only can profit, but so that they can spend time with their families. So we have lots of money on the sidelines waiting to be invested. So that's one. Two, we still have the Boss accounting software, which is really great. Has lots of good things lots of good documents and calculators for your business. We also have the Real Estate React Pro software. We also have, you'll get a copy of my book. You'll get a 190-page workbook. You will also get updated videos I regularly upload to my Google Drive, which you'll be attached on, where we go over things that we don't get to do in the two-day. The two-day class, I talk mainly about business for the first 4 hours. I just talk 4 hours straight about business, how I think you should be doing business and why. And then the second half of that first day, we go into a boots on the ground tour where we drive around and actually look at real estate. I like real estate, and so that's the conduit in which I talk about business. But business is the same no matter what you're doing. So we're going to talk about that. You know, whether you're talking about the cost of a house and what your profit is, that's no different than the cost of, you know, some item that you're selling. That's going to be the same. Business, again, is business. Whether you're a neurosurgeon or a plumber, you're still offering a service for a certain amount of money, and you're running your business. So again, there might be some differences as far as licensing and different things, but for the most part, the basis of business is the same. So we'll talk a lot about that. On day 2 of the 2-day, we're going to talk about what your purpose is. Why are you doing this? Because you need to know, and I know that might sound funny, but you need to know why you're trying to accomplish what it is you're trying to do. Because if you don't know why, there's going to come a time when things are tough and you're going to fail because you don't have a purpose to what you're doing. And again, I tell people, you know, if your only purpose is making money, I might not be the right guy for you, because I'm going to talk about you being an honorable person. We're going to talk about spiritual stuff. We're going to talk about financial stuff. We're going to talk about how to make money, but also how to bless other people and how you can do that in the process. You get your 30-day, you get a 30-day online course that gets sent to you every day. You'll receive an email from me. You will also have another book that's coming up. You're going to get that. I also do tutorial videos, and any blogs that I write, anything where I'm asked to speak, any of those kind of videos or documents are all created, put in the Google Drive, and you can watch those as many times. And once you're in the family, you're staying in the family, so you always have access to those resources. It's not like, oh, as soon as you quit paying me, you're out the door and you no longer have access. As far as I'm concerned, you have access as long as I have the business. So as long as I have Morrow Invest, you are welcome to that information, and I'll continue again to update it, and hopefully you're blessed by it. So I've had a couple of people that are like, man, $2,000 is a lot of money. Well, no, it's really not. $2,000 is not a lot of money in the grand scheme of things. So recently I re-cut off my cable. I only had cable for a couple of reasons, and they were going up on the bill again, and $160 a month so you can watch television is ridiculous. I don't care how much money I make, I'm not spending $160 a month. So you multiply out $160 a month, that's well over $1,000 a year. Okay? So you have things in your life, whether they be a Frappuccino, whether they be smoking, whether there's something else that you can cut out of your life. If it is important to you to have education, you're going to be able to afford it. Okay? Now, if you can't afford $5 or $6 a day, we can talk about other things, about budgeting and how you can come up with a way. But you ought to be able to come up with $5 a day, okay? And, I guarantee you're spending more than that in your budget in other places that can easily be cut. And not to mention, I've paid tens of thousands of dollars for training and never got half the stuff that I'm offering, especially the access to investors. I have people that I have given $10,000 before, and I didn't get access to not one investor. In fact, I spent $10,000 for a week of education. Now, don't get me wrong, I loved the information that I learned. I learned a ton. I networked with a ton of people. It was a great week. But what they did not do was say, oh, and by the way, because you're part of our family, we'll do investment deals with you. That just didn't happen. And in fact, the next couple of people that I got, they would take 85% of the deal. Now, was I happy with that? Yeah. I gladly would let the other person have 85% of the deal, because they were the first persons to say they would even do a deal with me, okay? So all of my deals are 50-50. If we do a deal together, if we do a house flip, if we do an assisted living, a nursing home, self-storage, any of that stuff, we're going to be 50-50 on the profits, okay? And so I don't know many people that are not going to not only educate you, but then bring the money to the table and still do 50% of the deal with you. If you find some of those people, please email me and tell me who they are, and we'll do some work together. Anyway, hope you guys are blessed. Hope you guys rock it out. Message me if you're interested in an internship. We can set up a phone conference or maybe a meeting if you're within a couple of hours of me. Hope you guys have a blessed day.